You're not the boss of me. Before Herbalife, I was working in the IT industry and in call centres.
I worked full-time in a bank for 6 years, and I could see it going nowhere. My boss was earning $15,000 more than me, and she'd been in the bank for 25 years, so I thought, nah, there's something not right here.
Before I used to work 12 to 14-hour days in a fashion industry.
I went to university. I was studying to become a teacher of languages, but I got totally caught up in another field and went to work for an insurance company. I'm so glad to get out of that. When I used to go out on my lunch breaks, they would time me to the minute. I thought, oh my gosh, I do not want to do this for the rest of my life.
I got sick of working in the office 9 to 5. So it was the boredom, the routine that I couldn't see myself doing it for the next 10, 20, 30 years. So I had to find a way out.
Fortunately, found out about Herbalife on the internet, and it was the best thing that I ever found.
After 5 months working the business part-time, only 10 to 15 hours a week, my income exceeded my full-time bank income.
I was actually walking through the city of Sydney one day, and I was handed a flyer, and they told me that I could make a bit of extra income, so I had to go. And that's when I discovered Herbalife.
I got started as a customer. I had absolutely fantastic results. People just started noticing. They were asking me, you know, what was I doing? I just saw the potential out there, and I got signed up as a distributor straight away.
So what happened was I had great results on the products, and I couldn't afford the products for the next month. So the lady who was helping me get my results recommended that I take a look at the business.
Everybody told me you have to try the products and get a result for yourself, so I got on the product to test it, and I went on to lose 5 kilos in my first month, and then a total of 15 in 3 months. And I decided to start the business part-time alongside with my career.
I started on the product and lost 9 kilos in 3 months, able to keep it off for the last 3 years.
And after you get a great result, I couldn't stop my mouth. I started sharing with people. And my retail business just started like that. My part-time income from Herbalife was able to exceed my full-time income at the bank. So I got really excited and I fired my boss. My boss thought I was crazy, but they didn't see what I saw.
You don't have to quit your job to start this business. You can develop your business, grow it around whatever you're currently doing. When you've got enough customers, when your cash flow is high enough to surpass whatever your current income is, that's the time to quit your job. And that's the time you can start living the lifestyle you were looking for.
Before Herbalife, I was a solicitor. I enjoyed what I did, but there was lack of freedom. My boss controlled when I go on holiday and when I don't go on holidays.
Do you want to sack your boss?
Oh, sack your boss. I'd love to sack my boss. If I stick on track with my goals, I think 6 months and I'll be saying bye. I'm out the door.
I don't like working for a boss at all. I can do it, but I would prefer not to, because I like having the freedom. I like working my own hours, going where I want to go, doing what I want to do.
I can't wait to sack my boss. And I can see that happening, definitely in the next 9 months.
It's not so much the money, but it's the freedom that, you got your time to do whatever you want and you're not wasting your life working all the time.
I get to work around my children's schedule, not them working around mine. My son the other day, even said, he's 5 years old, and said, Mummy, it's so good you don't have to go to work.
I can work when I want, with who I want, and where I want, and I've got the flexibility to go down to the beach in the middle of the day, go for a surf, play some beach volleyball, really do whatever I want.
I really enjoy the fact that I can work when I want to work. I can base it around whatever else I have to do. I haven't actually worked a full-time week in my life, not even with Herbalife, and I still can do whatever I want to do.
I like the skincare because I'm 29, I don't look 29. Everyone says I look a lot younger than what I actually am. Still get asked for ID to go into places, so it must be the products.
My favourite products are Thermo.
A couple of glasses of Thermo when I get up in the morning just gets me rocking.
Favourite product would have to be the Thermogenics.
I just love absolutely all the products, the inner nutrition, the outer nutrition. I just couldn't do without them, especially the Dong Quai. I think I'm a little easier to live with that.
My favourite product is the protein powder.
The Dong Quai and the NRG I really like.
My favourite product, Formula One.
Thermogenics beverage and protein powder.
Definitely love the protein bars. They're absolutely fantastic.
My favourite product is the herbal aloe drink.
As far as the products go, all I can say is just get it in you. You know, the stuff works, it's fantastic. Get it in you any way you can.
You're going to work hard all your life. If you're serious about, you know, being successful, you need to work hard. But in Herbalife, you get the forever income. That means that you can stop and your income will keep coming into you long after you've done the work. That's the beauty of this.
You know, my income now has allowed me to purchase a brand new car, something that was one of my goals initially. You know, being able to pay the credit cards off. You know, just those little things that are starting to happen in my business. You know, your dreams really do start to come true.
My recommendation for anyone that's starting the business is that, you know, get in at the best level. You know, become a supervisor as quickly as possible.
Everyone has the exact same opportunity. They don't care about your age, your race, your employment background. Everyone has exactly the same marketing plan. The only variable is you and whether you're going to work and whether you're going to make it happen for yourself.
I was going down a road that there was no future. 40, 50,000 a year was probably the most I'd ever make. Now I'm looking at becoming a millionaire in the next 2 to 3 years.
In Herbalife, it's incredible. You've got the people at the top bending over backwards to help you, to train you, to teach you to do exactly what they've done to succeed.
Where else would you get people earning millions of dollars, spending one-on-one time with you, teaching you exactly what they do step by step? The support is just unbelievable.
You know, you go to Herbalife events and you always feel like part of the family. It's an environment that you go in and you just feel safe. And I have to tell you, if it wasn't for that big event and what I learned at the event, I don't know where I would be today.
My first event is what really, really did it for me, because I went, wow, everyone is so supportive. I could go to anyone for help, and I know that they are genuine about it, and people really care. And it doesn't matter if they're earning thousands and thousands of dollars or if they've made their first sale. Everyone was really supportive.
I think training in Herbalife not only teaches you how to be wealthier, but it teaches you how to become a better person, how to become a better leader.
You just can't miss an international event. You just come away with a wealth of knowledge, you put that into practice, and your business just explodes.
Generation H has got to be the most incredible thing that I've seen in this whole company so far. It's unbelievable.
Generation H has suddenly opened a big door on young people coming from completely different backgrounds. So it's giving you like new friends from a different circle and different opinion on how to run the business, different ideas, and it's all fresh.
The Generation H?
It's basically a group of young people gathered together as fearless and who's ready to get out there and make a difference.
It's Generation H people because they still have dreams. They still know what they want for their lifestyles, for their future. And that's why I think they're pretty amazing, pretty teachable. And they believe in you, they believe in their company, they believe in the products, and they'll go that extra mile to make things happen for others as well as for themselves.
Mark, you say, no problem. Can we do that? Yeah, no problem. And that's a little bit the energy that Generation H is recreating.
It's distributors that, you know, obviously in their 20s and early 30s, but it's an opportunity for everyone in Herbalife to get behind that and be able to, you know, say, look, this company has a future.
Go to school and get a good degree and go to a good company. That's what their parents told them. Is this the only way to make a living? You know, there has to be a better way. That's what a lot of young people out there are thinking. You know, they're not sure. I can tell you, and I can promise you, there's a better way of making a living. And there's nothing like Herbalife.
The best part about it for me is I now earn more money working part-time from home with my partner, doing what I want when I want, than what I earn working full-time as a labourer, working 12 hours a day, 7 days a week.
And now I can choose the hours that I want to work around my lifestyle. You know, like I'm 22 and I shouldn't be in any financial problems for the rest of my life, and how many people can say that?
Doing something that you love and then to get paid for it and to get paid well is a bonus.
I will never go work for a boss. You know, I love what I do. I'm passionate about the products. I'm passionate about the business. So with my future, you know, I'm building a future for financial security for my family.
If you truly want a different type of life, want a better life, better income, want to become a better person, this is definitely the chance.
Herbalife is booming right now, so you're in the right place at the right time. It's absolutely incredible.